What is scientific reproduction? Scientific reproduction is the making of a copy of genes in a lab done by scientists to complete processes such as in vitro fertilization, cloning, and other types of medicine and technology that help a person with the process of reproduction. In vitro fertilization, or IVF, is a very common way for couples that are unable to conceive children naturally to have kids. About 12% of women experience difficulties becoming pregnant, and 1 in 8 couples have fertility problems. The process of IVF helps many couples reach parenthood and has become a great solution to the problem of infertility. However, this is a complicated process that can have both positive and negative effects. While it can be a useful tool for families, it can also come with many health concerns, and some argue that it is a dangerous process.
Since the 1980s, millions of American women have used fertility treatments, including the implantation of embryos, to become pregnant. But the process is expensive, averaging $12,000.
89% of the women said they thought they'd be glad they froze their eggs, even if they never used them to conceive a child, but it turned out a lot less, where 49% of the women didn't fully approve of their decision.
A major new study connects IVF to an increased risk of a type of childhood cancer.
Researchers are taking a close look at the long-term safety of in vitro fertilization.
Along with IVF, any type of alteration to the process of reproduction can be dangerous for an individual and their child. This has also sparked the issue of whether scientific reproduction is ethical. Arguments are made that this process is going against nature, and just because we can doesn't mean we should.
I mean, the big ethical issues about caring for a newborn child that may not survive, and may, if it does survive, be brain damaged. Do you switch the life support off, or do you hope that it might get better when you can't predict exactly what's going to happen?
News stories are coming out every day of ways that IVF and other technologies have harmed these families. Scientific reproduction can be a danger to human life and can threaten the health of many women and their children. However, couples are willing to take the risk to have a family.
Hold on, put the brakes on. We have to remember that couples who are struggling with fertility obviously tend to have their own set of specific health issues at baseline.
There are many potential problems with scientific reproduction, and the issue must be dealt with very carefully. The scientists and doctors are dealing with human life, and there are many concerns about how to take care of the eggs. A process that can help so many people can also be a very long and difficult process. Many people believe the solution to this problem is to not use these resources. The Catholic Church believes that reproduction should be done naturally and avoid anything that can alter the process, but they still support couples who are trying to have children and have a more difficult time. Pope Francis believes that science can be helpful with this process if it is done carefully and used with only the man and woman's genes.
Una chiesa che non sviluppa in senso ecclesiale il suo pensiero è una chiesa che va indietro.
Many couples can face the problem of infertility with science and medicine as long as the ability to alter reproduction is not abused, such as to create the perfect child or clone the genes of another person. With so many concerns and struggles surrounding infertility and IVF, there are many organizations that help these people find the resources and solutions, such as Resolve and the Johns Hopkins Medicine Center. The problem of infertility is heartbreaking and a huge struggle for so many couples. At the end of the day, these people need our support and help through this issue. Scientific reproduction can be used for good, but needs to be carefully dealt with so that all human life is respected in the process.